J.D. Rawls, our three officials tonight in downtown Los Angeles. Lakers come in. They had won 9 straight prior to the loss earlier this week at Detroit, but 10 of their last 11 in the win column. And knocked away by Traore. Then forced a turnover, did that a ton Wednesday night in San Francisco. And it's Clowney, short on the 3.
And it's going to be a big part of how they try and disrupt this Lakers team. But the Lakers also lead the league in points off of turnovers. So that is going to be an area to watch.
Luka Doncic, the leading scorer in the NBA, has 2.
Yes! We documented it in the opening, but he has been spectacular lately. And we've seen stretches through the course of his career where he's been so good. But those numbers are unbelievable.
On the season, averaging 33.6. He's got 42 games with 30 or more. Same spot for Clowney, and the same result this time, strong.
However, great look.
LeBron James leading the league in fast break points by an individual this year. No, back down, had it knocked away by Williams. Zaire Williams, who played with his son Bronny, now a member of the Lakers in high school. It's Traore, no for the 3, and it's collected by James. Doncic in the front court, averaging nearly 40 points per game over his last 11. His fadeaway is true.
He's so methodical, doesn't get sped up, and he can get anywhere he wants to go to on the floor. So with the efficiency he's been shooting with, he's going to be a huge matchup.
Williams 3 off the mark. So the Nets all from 3, 0 for 4 to start this game. It's Doncic on the shimmy shake. Couldn't float it in. Nets with numbers the other way if they hurry. It'll be Powell on the attack, bouncing off bodies. Hangs and he couldn't hit it. Yeah, a little Jake and Drake. Fun? No, that one didn't work. But the Nets are on the board, and they've trimmed it in half.
Have you ever been on one of those commercials?
No. You?
I see it coming. No, I don't.
Do you?
I do.
I'd rather be with the Allstate guy. Allstate, are you in good hands?
Nicely done.
Come on. On the bounce, knock away from James. He got it back and puts it home. LeBron James really coming into his own, understanding what more of his role looks like with his team. Traore had it blocked by Ayton. Talk about role with his team, DeAndre Ayton.
Getting downhill, but I mean, it's all coming together now at the time you want it to be if you're the Lakers.
Too strong from Clowney. Here comes Doncic the other way. Now James trailing the play. Looking to back down early. That's 0 for 6 to start this game. 5 of them coming from 3. James jab, jumper, it's good. 21 points, 6 rebounds, nearly 7 assists per game at 41 years old for LeBron James.
And that's the wild part. He really has his role is adjusted a little bit what that looks like.
Floated up and in for Zaire Williams, and the Nets' first basket of the game is brought to you by Hyundai.
Speaking of a player who's been playing so well lately, Zaire Williams, tremendous. Gets an opportunity, too, as you mentioned, to come back here at home.
Doncic got it from downtown.
You were saying about LeBron James, like, to look at that, and obviously it's clear when you watch games or what things look like in the closing game, but to still be having those numbers and then saying those type of things, it's really just showcases the excellence he is.
Williams got to his spot but couldn't hit. James off and running. Looking to attack. Finds Reeves, right back to James. He'll fade. Missed it. And bat it to the outside, saved by Reeves. James will load it up. Just couldn't hit it. And a foul's going to be called on the floor. Nick Claxton battling with LaRavia.
Powell's game as he continues to look to improve from deep.
Now it's Doncic dancing. Just floated towards the rim and rolls it in.
And I think, to your point, he was tossing it up because he thought he was going to get a foul call, and it still goes in.
Traore had it engulfed. Ayton goes upstairs. Now Reeves on the attack. Looking for Ayton running rim to rim. Another timeout by Jordi Fernandez.
It's pretty cool for him to be in this building because he's also getting ready to face 2 of his favorite players, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Now, Tyson and Malachi both said, though, that when the game starts, it is all business. You can't let the moment get to you, and you have to stick to the game plan because they know they can play their brand of basketball, and it's definitely needed to go up against LeBron and Luka, Noah.
Yeah, Jordi Fernandez was asked about that, like young guys playing these otherworldly figures in the sports world and certainly the basketball world, and he said, you can try to explain it, but until you actually do it and have to get back down by the king like that, you don't quite... No, she got it. Haven't you been watching this clinic?
That is my girl. Just keep it rolling.
Just past the midway point of this opening quarter, Nets going to find some rhythm offensively. 3 of 13 to start, 2 of 8 from 3. Traore lob it up, and Claxton slams it home.
Really nice play there between Traore and Claxton. Get behind the defense. The Nets have created good looks. They've just missed a lot of three-point shots here early on.
And then you got to deal with this guy, Luka Doncic. The fend off, couldn't finish. Rebound, Ayton. Second chance for Austin Reeves, who loads it up. Can't hit. And a good clear this time by Clowney. Starting 5 stays out there, at least for the time being, for Brooklyn. Changes incoming for LA. Oh, the drive-in finish for Traore. On Wednesday, taking full advantage. Get to the rack early. James looking to back down on Clowney. Brooklyn's made his last 3. James had it blocked inside. Traore sets the table. And Claxton is held by Austin Reeves. Citizens made ready. Williams bounce. Claxton clear the runway for takeoff. So the Nets making a nice push here to get it back to within 6 with 6 straight points. And then Hayes nearly threw it away. He did. Saved by Minot. Checked in. Forced the turnover. Traore looking inside. Had it batted right back. Hachimura looked like a potential foul. Instead, it's an easy slam. He discarded Traore en route to the loose ball. Under 4 to play in the first. It's Williams' long strides. Hook it to the outside. Minot's 3. It's good. Talk about a hot shooter. It just feels like every time it leaves his hand, you think it's going down.
Absolutely. It looks good. It has been. It's been consistent. He's quick with it.
Reeves, little floater short. Nets can bring this to within a possession here after falling down by as many as it doesn't. And it's Williams. Couldn't get the swooping delivery to fall. Doncic bounce. What a pass. Gets to Hachimura, and he's fouled. Traore's going to pick it up. Hachimura. It just feels like he is perfectly made for a Roots ball.
The next game that he has, we're going to have to make sure that he really punches it and gives you credit for it.
No. Credit's all his. He's carved out the why not.
Don't give him too much credit.
Approaching 3 to play in this opening quarter. Nets down by 5 after trailing by 12. Why not? Ends it. Wilson, who has been playing with some good confidence of late, and a really impressive performance on Wednesday with a season high. It's Minot. He's fouled. Austin Reeves, Doncic, and LeBron James.
And they're just so tough, too. Part of it is their vets and how they know how to bait you as well.
3 to play in the opening quarter. Minot goes 2 of 3 and brings it to within 3. Doncic, Hachimura, Kennard, Hayes, and Reeves. The 5 on the floor for J.J. Redick. Doncic banging bodies. Oh, nice find. Kennard gets it inside, and a foul's going to be called on the help by Ochai.
On the offensive side, too, is getting in the paint. They're not a team that takes a ton of three-point shots, and that's part of it, getting to the paint.
9, and trailing by as many as 12 at 19 to 7.
Yeah, positive given how they've struggled some from the three-point line and started to pick up.
Saraf has been aggressive. Finds the cutting man. His fade is pure. So man with his first bucket gets it to a 3-point game. Early minutes for Bronny James against the Brooklyn Nets here tonight. Playing on the floor with his dad. Here is LeBron. Skip it. Kennard gets it right back from Hayes. Kennard drive. Stop. Fade. Kennard missed it short. See what type of defensive effort Bronny James can put forth, and that's going to be a good start. Forced a turnover in transition. They have liked the progress that Bronny James has showed through his second year in the NBA. And a foul's going to be called on Josh Minot on the range. It is the second time for him playing in the first half since the All-Star break. Now it's LeBron James looking to back down on man. Attack mode. He leaves it for Hayes, and he's fouled. Teams are going to be massive as they continue to evaluate what they have heading into the summer, and really for the...
He has to talk and does answer a lot about Bronny, and continues to say deserves to be in the NBA, and that's all a part of it, is you watch the growth of different players. But as you said, whether it's early minutes, whether it's crunch time situations, what Brooklyn experienced the other night, equals all of those things factor in of experience you can't replicate.
Oh, the slip to the rim for Minot.
Great dissection of the defense for the breakdown.
James gets it across amidst the heavy pressure from Saraf. It's James to James. 12 to shoot. Screen from Kennard. LeBron against Saraf. 6 to shoot. On the attack. Floater to the corner. Bronny splits. Oh, nice find for LaRavia. His three doesn't go. Wilson run, lob, and slam. It's the Kansas connection. Wilson, most outstanding player. That's a heck of a year.
That certainly is.
Bronny James stays on the floor. Jared Vanderbilt out there. Zone look defensively out of the timeout for Brooklyn. James on the curl. LaRavia trying to take man. Cut off by man. 5 to shoot. It's LeBron on the attack. James fade. Short. Long rebound. And it's scooped up by Abaji. On the break. A chance for the lead. It's Wilson. It's short. Follows his miss. Wilson, hook it. Man will try. And bury the triple. Nets have their first lead of the night.
Second chance opportunity. You mentioned it, man feeling really comfortable here in this building that he called home for a stretch. And the penetration and kicks have worked well for Brooklyn now that the threes are starting to fall.
James, stop, pop, missed it short. So the Nets defense starting to lock in. Lakers still above 50% from the floor, but the Nets now up to 46. And Saraf got all the way to the hole. It's a 9-0 Brooklyn run. What a response here from the Nets. We always try to track those spurts, and certainly Jordi Fernandez and his coaching staff will do just that. This is going to be a positive one for Brooklyn. Only so much you can do with a locomotive LeBron.
Really tough, and everyone else is so spread out when he's coming at you with that speed, and also doing so in single coverage. There's not a whole lot you could do to slow him down.
Wilson hands it off. Man. Find him. Wilson, open look. And he's got it. It's a three.
Okay, with the no look.
James, right back to Bronny. Ball fake, jumper, bullseye. And it will always be the loudest ovation in this building when that man scores. Minot's three, not there. Now it's LeBron's turn. Taking man on the attack, and a foul.
Getting to the paint and just looking more comfortable with the ball in his hands and pressure than he's...
LeBron already in double figures. And he's 2 for 2 at the line. Ties the game at 44.
Well, both these teams playing at a nice clip. Early offense and trying to find push.
For the Lakers' first time back home in a while after a 6-game road trip in which they went 5-1. And J.J. Redick said this is essentially another game on the road trip for them. As Williams misses it too strong, rebound tapped into the hands of Reeves. They haven't quite adjusted back to Pacific time yet. In fact, the Nets have been on the West Coast far longer than the Lakers. Nearly forced the turnover. James on the second chance is fouled. I'm going to go to Denver, then back.
The win?
Okay, now you're Katy Perry?
Is that what she says?
Don't you know the song Firework by Katy Perry?
Well, tell me the lyric. I don't know. I mean, kind of.
Like a plastic bag floating through the wind?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to take that from her.
But are you a firework?
No. No.
Okay.
I'm like the dead ones.
Oh, I thought you were saying Firefly by Owl City. Lets It Fly. That's Nolan Traore for 3. And it just said there was some fried chicken, there was some mac and cheese, some asparagus.
I didn't go in the media dining room.
The asparagus was shockingly popular.
Really?
Yeah, shockingly popular.
Steamed, grilled?
Grilled. Doncic hits the 3.
He's a popular man in this building, that's for sure. And every time he puts it up, it feels like it's going through.
On the drive, Claxton comes up short. Doncic back the other way. It's a 7-0 Laker run. In response to that 9-0 Nets run. Doncic, bounce it. Reeves. A misdirection, spin, Reeves, couple of fakes, and he floats it in.
So good with his counter moves. You see that often from him. when he's coming off the dribble, but hard to really force him off his spot.
Claxton handed off for Mann on the outside. Doubled Clowney, making his return after missing the last couple games. He's doubled in the corner, and a foul is called. Ayton got a little too handsy. Point game, 5.5 to play in the first half. Claxton trying to shed DeAndre Ayton. Now Clowney lost it. Ayton scoops it up. Another turnover for Brooklyn. That's their fourth. Doncic nearly lost it. Clowney trying to step up. Doncic right through the body, and he floats. I'm not saying who it is. I'm eliminating one. I'm like, this is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm like going 50-50 for them. Ask the audience. Phone a friend. Thrower I know. Swiped down by LaRavia. Lakers already up to 8 free throws. The Nets have yet to take one. There was a complaint of Jordi Fernandez after the loss to the Warriors on Wednesday was the lack of Nets free throw attempts. Hachimura pull up. A little too strong. And a loose ball foul going the other way. This one goes out to Brooklyn. Nets fans, now's your chance to vote for the official fan appreciation tee design. Select your fave for your chance to win 2 tickets to the Fan Appreciation Night. Scan the QR code. Getting the MVP chance. He is tough to deal with. They're trying to chew through endive lettuce. Just takes extra efforts, and even sometimes then you don't get through.
Did you eat the media dining room? Because you're talking about food quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I'm still hungry.
You don't like endive?
No, not a fan. You?
I love it. I like bitter.
But you also like asparagus. Sorry, love asparagus.
I do. I love vegetables.
Yeah, the Eagle household is a little different from what I was taught by a certain someone. Drive and kick, Hachimura in and out.
Do you do condiments?
Well, is that a condiment?
Yeah.
Certain someone from my family doesn't. He says it's a sauce, not a condiment.
Aren't sauces condiments?
Well, I think barbecue sauce should count, and I love barbecue sauce.
Okay, fair enough.
Pesto, do you consider that a condiment? That's an accessory. Nolan Traore.